this episode of The Commercial Break. The next episode of The Commercial Break starts now.
2:30 in the morning! Oh, yeah, cats and kittens. Welcome back to The Commercial Break. I'm Bryan Green. This is my dear friend and the co-host of this show, Krissy Joy Hoadley. Best to you.
Best to you, Brian.
And best to you out there in the podcast universe. How are you? Welcome to the Armageddon.
What was that voice?
I don't know. I just decided to use a voice.
I like
That's
it.
the one I use. Haity, howdy, ho there to all the friends out there streaming. Yes, we do want to buy 1 million views. Give it to us.
Yeah.
The bots jump right on. They jump right on the
It's
channel. They
immediately.
know. Yeah, they know. There's some enterprising young Russians out there, I think. I read an interesting New York Times article about on the edges of Miramar, war-torn Miramar.
Mm-hmm.
There are enterprising young people from all around the world who have built an entire city, like well-funded city, apartment complexes, offices, stores, the whole 9 yards. And all they do is scam people across the world.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
are French, Canadian, there are people from all around the world have made their way to Myanmar in order to live and scam people, and they
Yeah.
get bonuses per, $5,000. You
It's
get
a
to
whole
ring a bell.
farm.
It's a whole farm.
Yeah.
Millions of phones just clicking away at this and that. It's welcome.
Yeah, I mean, I believe it considering I get like 1 million spam calls a day. I mean, thank goodness I've got that service that filters them out. But
Yeah.
good Lord.
No,
I
it's a
did not
lot.
apply for a loan.
No,
I mean,
I did not apply for a loan either. But somebody applied for a loan on my behalf, and now for the rest of my life, I will suffer.
yeah.
And that's okay. Whatever. I just ignore it all.
Yeah, me too.
It's getting to the point where, when I first got a phone, it took some of my attention.
Mhm.
Then it was taking all of my attention for a couple of years there. And now I don't like it. I hate my phone. So now it's taking none of my
There
attention.
you go.
It's like I leave on do not disturb 24 hours
You
a
do.
day. If somebody texts me, I check text once every 6 hours. And since Apple's intelligent is neither intelligent nor Apple, all of my notifications get turned off regardless.
They really do. I know.
Yeah.
I was trying to text you.
Yeah, you were
this
trying to text
morning.
me. And I even have you as part of my emergency contact family. So usually yours
Oh, my dad got cut off the other day. I was like, what? Yeah, he's like my emergency contact and everything. And it just sent him straight to voicemail.
the last Thursday, was it Thursday? The Verizon outage.
Oh, right.
I was out of a phone
Yeah.
for almost 12 hours, 13 hours. Just my phone wasn't there. It was the best thing ever.
You got a vacation.
Yeah,
from it.
until I had to take one of the kids over to one of the rehearsals or something, and I wanted to watch something on my phone, and I had no service whatsoever. It was terrible. I tried to get on public library internet.
That was a bad outage.
It's a bad outage. And some people say it's because one server in New Jersey went down.
Yeah.
And other people say black helicopters are flying over my house. The world is a fucking shit show
Yeah,
right
it
now.
is.
It is a shit show. But let's talk about the shittiest of the shit show. And I know all of you know who I'm talking about, right? All of you know what the biggest deal in the world is right now. And that is Brooklyn Beckham has gone
Yes.
apeshit on his parents.
Nope,
and
has no plans to reconcile.
what are you thinking? You
I don't-
literally got the kiss of the dragon, the kiss of the golden dragon. And your dad and your mom are two of the most beautiful people to have ever lived on earth. And I do not want to make fun of someone the way that someone looks. But Brooklyn is not. Like, he did not like it, that he's not the same cut and structure of his father. Fine, wonderful. But this seems like a little bit of, first of all, if it's true what Brooklyn is saying,
What is he saying?
he's saying that his mom really hates his wife.
Oh, right.
His mom hates his wife. She doesn't want anything to do with him. They don't get invited to parties. She caused a lot of drama at the wedding because she didn't want Brooklyn to get married to this lady. It's clear that Brooklyn loves this girl because I've seen pictures and videos, and they're literally like on top of each other, licking each other's tonsils. They're on top of each other. So clearly there is something going on
Doesn't
between
that happen
two.
in like half family? Half
It
the
happens in
families?
every family.
Right.
Keep
Deal
the
with it.
family shit private. Yeah, to go burning all of the bridges. It seems like the act of a spoiled child.
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And listen, I'm not saying that Brooklyn shouldn't feel free to talk about what happened to him, but writing a book and putting it on social media and
He wrote a
making sure
book?
that he wrote a book.
Oh.
Everybody fucking write a book. Our agent came to me one time, was like, "You got a book in you?" And I'm like, "I'm sure I do. Who the fuck wants to hear it? No one. No one wants. I'm sure I have a book in me. I'm sure I have 4 books in me. But no one wants to read that shit. And no one wants to read about Brooklyn Beckham's, spoiled milk over the fact that his mom doesn't like his wife. That is most families.
Right.
Some people are really good at hiding their disdain for their in-laws, and some are not.
Mhm.
And that's just the way it is. And I understand. It's a power. Like, you live in this world of PR and well-placed stories that make people look good or bad. You live in a very fanciful, false world. I understand. Good for you for recognizing it, but you don't have to bring the whole family down with you. And I am not some super fan of David Beckham or
No.
Victoria Beckham. I could give a shit. I just, after having read a lot about it, I think it feels to me like just a kid lashing out at his parents because he's not getting what he wants, which is his mom to be in love with his wife. Well, you know what? That doesn't happen a lot of times. So, and you're really fucking your inheritance up, aren't you?
Well, who he married is like extremely wealthy.
Oh, well, then there you go.
Yeah.
Then just don't
He's
say anything at
emboldened.
all. Yeah, he's emboldened by the fact that no matter what happens, he's going to be living on the high hog. You are one of the few lucky people who have won the genetic lottery. Maybe not in looks and stature, but you won the genetic lottery in the sense that you are never going to be without. Ever. Your parents are billionaires. You're never going to be without. Your wife's never going to be without. Your children, if you have them, are never going to be without. Leave it at that. But here's the thing that I kind of, as I went down the rabbit hole of Brooklyn
You
Beckham,
went down the rabbit hole.
I did. He has tried to invent himself as a celebrity a number of times to no great fanfare.
Yeah.
He was going to be a celebrity chef. He went on the Today
that's
Show.
right.
I have never seen a cooking segment like this before. Those two anchors could not have. First of all, it was like the Today Show number 4.
Right.
Do you know what I'm talking
Fourth
about?
hour or
Yeah,
whatever.
the 4th hour,
Yeah.
the one that happens at 1:00 in the afternoon on a channel you can't get, on streaming only, on some internet site. And he was trying to cook a simple English sandwich: bacon, sausage, eggs, ketchup. Bacon, sausage, eggs, ketchup. Even I could do that, and I'm no chef. And it just looked gross. Like, the bacon wasn't cooked, the sausage was falling apart. He was smearing it in ketchup, and the anchors, they were desperate to get out of the segment, like desperate. And he was just taking his dear sweet time. And they were like, okay, hurry up. Hey, all right, put the bacon on. There's the eggs. There you go. They were desperate to get out. Now he's going on tour. Now Brooklyn is going on tour. He's got a book coming out.
Of course.
This is what you do. You strike out on your own. You got to make a big stink. Got to make sure people know who exactly the fuck you are. And who the fuck are you? I don't know. You're the kid of Victoria and David. That has got to be a difficult punishment in life, like being a royal. It's got to be a difficult punishment.
Yeah, I mean, I see where you want to break out and have your own identity and
You-
that kind of
yeah.
thing, but you don't have to do it that way.
You could do it with a little bit more class.
yeah.
I mean, you honestly could. Everyone, people are going to see this as spoiled milk. Hey, South Georgia Sean.
Hello, hello.
Hey.
All right, he's in.
And then there's Ohio Shannon. Oh, they're recognizing South Georgia Sean in the
chat.
We're streaming right now. For those of you listening on the podcast version, we're streaming right now. People are in the chat. South Georgia Sean has showed up. He's like a celebrity in the chat now. People are like, it's South Georgia Sean. Hey, South Georgia. Hi, Shannon. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining us. So, yeah, I understand. It's not an easy life. Everything is about perspective. Everyone's got
True.
problems. But let's look at the world around us and let's evaluate whether or not you and your wife, your mom and your wife snipping at each other is really of national news importance. Apparently it is because everyone's talking about it. So there you go. There are
got the
so
Beckham name attached to it.
yes, there are so many more important
Yeah, I
things
was
going
gonna say,
on.
strike out on your own, have your own identity, helping the world.
Yeah, why don't you
doing
take all
good.
that money and go like,
Doing good.
start a food bank or something. I don't know that you didn't, but let's go start a food bank. Why don't you go, I don't know, to Myanmar and break up all of these
Yes.
phone banks that are trying to sell us
Scammers.
views on Kick. So anyway, great weekend. Here at the house, the in-laws left.
Oh, they did. I was going to ask.
Yes, they
I didn't
left.
know if they were making their way back to
They
Venezuela.
made their way back to their home of Venezuela unharmed, and
Good.
they're
Okay,
back
good.
in their house, and everything seems to be okay. They got there fine. Like everything
Really?
turned out okay. Yeah, I mean, at least I haven't heard any different. I heard
That's
that a
great
couple of days ago.
news.
It is great news because I was getting concerned because one of the legitimate concerns is I'm here yapping about my family in Venezuela 24 hours a day, but
Mhm.
they have to go home.
Right.
And the current regime, the people that are still in charge of Venezuela, are really no different than the
Well,
last
I was
people
going to
who
say
were in
I'd be
charge of
interested
Venezuela.
to hear their perspective on as things evolve down there, how things are changing, hopefully for the better.
Well, the Helio side, the place where they torture political dissidents, has started to release people. They've
Okay.
released Americans that were being held down there. They have released some people who were caught up in the melee after Maduro was taking out. They were
Mhm.
looking at phones and putting people in custody, and people were pro Maduro, leaving the country, like anti-Maduro.
Mhm.
They were putting them in handcuffs, and apparently those people have now been released due to pressure from Marco Rubio and the
Good.
State Department. So we'll see. I think right now I don't want to talk about it too much in depth,
Yeah.
but just know that they are there and they are safe
Good.
and they are good. So we'll continue to see how this evolves. But it's funny, the news cycle moves so fucking fast that
Yeah.
no one remembers anything about Venezuela.
No, it's
what?
all focused
What
on
happened?
Greenland now.
Who happened? Yeah, it's it's like a very interesting time to be alive.
Yeah.
Because the news cycle literally lasts for 4 hours until someone tweets something.
Yeah,
and
until
then
you
it's
look
another
at your
thing.
phone next and see a new headline.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, Chicago Bears.
Yes.
We don't talk about
The Bears.
The Bears. The Bears lost in a nail
I
biter.
know. I really wanted them to win.
6 fucking degrees and snowing in Chicago.
It was so cold.
That is
so
a football
cold.
game.
Yeah.
I love it. I mean, I love to sit in the heat and watch it. I have,
exactly.
I have no interest in being in Soldier Field.
No.
No, and Soldier Field is like right off the lake. It's like a
Ooh,
really
ooh.
windy, cold place.
Makes me cold just
It's all that shit
remembering
just swirls around.
looking at it. Yeah, everything was swirling.
Been to one game. All I remember was being cold. That's all I remember was being cold, and I have no interest. But anyway, football's getting interesting. Last night was a national championships playoffs, and Fernando Mendoza, Indiana, wins for the first time
ever
in history. Listen,
What a story.
I don't give a shit. Like I'm not a sports guy, right? You've listened to the show. I'm not a sports guy. There's a couple sports that I keep up with. I like college football because I like to root for a team, whoever that happens to be. I like to, UGA or whatever. I like to root for a team and see what happens. College football, it seems like they're playing like for the love of the game and
Although now
$7 million.
now, I was going to say, although not so much anymore. Now.
Yeah, the NIL. I just realized that Carson Beck, the football player,
Yeah.
he's not even in college. He graduated 2 years ago. This is the funniest shit to me. He graduated 2 years ago.
He was the one that was driving around because he was at UGA, and he was driving around town in his Lamborghini.
He was driving around town in his Lamborghini before the NIL, and people were like, how'd you get that Lamborghini? And he's like, I don't know. I don't know. What are you talking about, my Lamborghini?
Yeah.
I borrowed it from a friend. This has always been going on, but the NIL levels the playing field. But I have a friend. I won't say who. You'll be able to figure out. I have a friend who is being pitched by his alma mater to like they need a quarterback, so they're like desperate to get a quarterback. So my friend has some money, so they're keep pitching him. Donate. And they're asking for $1.5 million, but he is one of like 3,000 alumni they're asking money for. Yeah, it's just a big money game now.
Yeah, it really is.
The schools that can compete that have deep pockets and big alumni, University of Texas, Indiana, Miami, UGA. But this really kind of levels the playing field in the sense that if you got a couple of guys that did well after they went to college and they really liked their school, you can buy some players. That's what you do.
Yeah.
But it's got something's.
I know.
I don't know how long this can go. I mean, how long can it go? I don't know. Anyway, Indiana won last night.
Yes,
in a fucking fantastic
that was a great game.
final quarter of football. I mean, the game was good, but the final quarter was unbelievable. That kid Mendoza. What's wrong with his mom?
She has ALS.
She has ALS. Okay. Every time they pan to her, I just got goosebumps.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's unbelievable. Here you are struggling to keep your head upright, and your son is muscling his way, using his body in every way possible, contorting and jumping and scrambling to make a dream come true.
Yeah.
And I thought it was lovely, actually. I thought it was lovely. It's always good when there's a story,
I know.
know?
I always like those endings too,
And
when everybody's celebrating, and it's fun.
Yeah. They do a good job. They always make it. There's a human story somewhere. And they're gonna find it, and they figure it out. And I love that. That's quite frankly why I like college football too. It's because you watch professional football, and it's like, oh, big burly millionaire hits other burly millionaire. I mean, there's some good games, but when it gets to the playoffs, but I much prefer college football.
Yeah, it's more human.
But we'll see what happens. And right around the corner, the Masters, a tradition like no other.
We've got the Super Bowl for that, but yeah.
Okay.
Looking forward to the Masters.
Yeah. And then the Olympics. The Olympics are coming up.
Yes,
the
they
Winter
are. The
Olympics.
Winter Olympics.
Is it just me, or am I not as excited about the Winter Olympics as I am about the Summer Olympics?
Yeah, I think a lot of people. Well, I don't know. You've got ice skating. Everybody loves that.
I'm not into ice skating.
Well, wait, because hold on. 4 years ago, when we were watching the Olympics before, remember we were doing little commentaries and stuff.
Yes.
Curling.
That
was the
curling. The one, where you throw the puck or throw the.
Is that the one where
the rock?
Got
you throw the
one
rock.
person that scratches.
Yeah.
Scratches the ice.
Yes, absolutely. I love that. I love where you scratch the ice, rubbing the ice real quick. That really makes me excited. And then, snowboarding, skiing, downhill skiing is pretty fun to watch.
The skiing and the snowboarding is a lot of fun.
Skiing and the snowboarding.
Now that I think about it, I love it all.
Yeah, I love it all. Ice skating. I mean, okay.
When I was younger, that was like a big deal.
My mom likes the ice skating. Hi, Brian. Are you watching the ice skating? No, Mom, I'm not. Because my mom went ice skating one time, and they she had a coach, and they coached her how to twirl. And so I think it was like her dream to be a professional ice skater. That didn't happen. So she now, but it's like me. Anytime there's a rock and roll band on TV, I tell my kids, hey,
exactly.
Check that out. You see those guys?
I did the same thing.
I did the same thing to far fewer people and much smaller stages. Actually, it wasn't a stage. It was a garage. It wasn't a stage. It was a rug in someone's living room.
I was going to say, it was the senior living place.
It was the senior living. Shady Oaks Retirement Center. Oh, everybody's in the chat having a good time. Looks like South Georgia Sean is holding court over there.
Oh, good.
Yeah, good for you. Keep it down. Hold the fort down over there, South Georgia Sean. We would appreciate it.
Nice.
People are agreeing with me about college football. Yeah, it just does feel like college football, even though now these guys are millionaires too, some of them are millionaires too, it feels to me like they're still doing it.
Exactly. And you can see too, I mean, you don't see a lot of that with the NFL players where their mom who took them to every single practice when they were young is right there. And you see a lot more of that with like the parents really being, all the dedication that it's a lot of work.
Of course.
For the parents too.
Yes.
All the practices and the the money that goes into it and the time. So
One of my kids is into gymnastics, and
yeah.
she happens to be good, but she's tiny. She's like, I know I say tiny, she's young. And we're already getting the coaches who are saying, okay, take her under our wing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, first of all, I don't want her to break her neck. Like, like I get nervous. Like
Yeah.
they're asking her to do some like stuff that she's flying in the air and all this other stuff. She loves to do it, but your body, I see a body is like a battery, right? It's only got so much life in it. And if you push those kids so hard physically when they're young and growing,
Yeah,
I
there's
don't
something
know.
to be said
And
for that.
I have mixed emotions about pushing my kids into additional sports. She's already doing it 3 times a
Right.
week. Do we need to have her doing it 8 times a week? 2-hour practices, all that other stuff. And there's no guarantees that anything happens.
No.
And one injury, and it could alter her life forever. And then she won't be able to do the thing that she enjoys. So for me, at this age, I'm kind of like, let her relax.
Yeah, have fun with
But
it.
then again, I look at those, those gymnasts, they're 9. They're 9 years old. They're 9 years old with, big, like huge, thick legs. And, who's that? Simone Biles.
Yeah, Simone.
Let her come back. You don't need my daughter. Let Simone Biles do it for the rest of her life. Even at 60, she's going to be better than some of the girls that are out there right now. That's just my opinion. So anyway, lots more to talk about. Everyone's settled down. I know it's been a very, crazy couple of weeks.
Yeah, since January 1st.
Yes, since January 1st, we now own Venezuela, Greenland, and part of Canada.
Yeah.
So, or according to some people, I don't know. But anyway, we'll try and give you a break from all that stuff. We'll try.
Yeah.
We'll try
do our
to give
best.
you a break.
We'll
from
think
all
about
that stuff.
trying.
Yeah, we'll think about trying about not talking about politics too much on the show. But if you want us to talk about it, if you have any ideas about what you want to talk about, drop it in the stream.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, I mean that's part of the reason why we want to go live, right? Part of the reason why we want to go live and why we want you, the listeners on the podcast, to join us when we go live, is so that we can get you involved. See, there's a fun little group
I love
going
it.
on.
I can't wait
Everyone's
to
having a good time.
actually read it. I can't see.
Yeah, there's South Ohio Lauren or something. Now everyone's got a name in the chat. So give yourself a name. Have some fun.
Right.
We'll try and read it with our old eyeballs, and we'll see if we can figure out.
I'm going to bring my binoculars and then put those up.
You really do have to. We have the world's biggest TV in front of us, and we have 7 TVs in the studio. Still can't read what you're saying. I mean, I can a little bit,
It's
but not
far
really.
away is the thing.
Yeah, it's far away. Maybe we should just put it right in front of
Yeah.
us. Like, maybe I should get a 1,000-inch TV. Should we get a projector in here?
I'm just going to bring, you can wear your monocle.
Yeah.
And I'll bring my binoculars.
Sal Jones is shown. Who's that? All right, let's take a break. We always go long.
We do.
Look, we're already 25 minutes into the damn show. It's halfway over. We still got 4 more segments to go. All right, we'll be back.
Okay, you're probably wondering why I, Rachel, have taken over the voice duties at TCB. It's pretty simple. Astrid asked me to shut Bryan up, even for a minute. Well, lovely Astrid, your wish is my command. Do you want to help Astrid too? You know you do. Leave a message for her, or me, or Krissy at 212-433-3TCB. That's 212-433-3822. You can be on the show too. Just call and say something. Anything. Or text us and we'll text you right back. Promise. Then head over to tcbpodcast.com and get your free sticker. It's your constitutional right to a sticker, and we must abide. You get the point. Follow us on Instagram at The Commercial Break and watch all the episodes on video at youtube.com/The Commercial Break. Best to you and Astrid, especially Astrid.
Best to you, best to you, best to you, best to you.
All right. Okay. Settle down. All right. All right, I just figured that I can throw up the comments onto the screen. I just we're figuring this out as we go
We
along.
are.
Hey, everybody in there. I see Jenny in there. There's a bunch of people in there. Hey, guys, how are you?
Lauren, she's
Lauren,
been admitted into a group.
Lauren has been admitted into the group. There's more Central Florida people. I have a feeling that we have a lot of Florida listeners. I mean, not a feeling. I see it on our chat.
Yeah.
We have a lot of Florida listeners, and that
Welcome,
tracks.
Florida.
That tracks. His brains are frying with the commercial break and all that sun down there. But I love Florida.
Oh,
Don't
me
get me
too.
wrong. God damn, do I love Florida. I love it. It's a dream come true every time I go down to Florida. Every time I go down to Florida, I feel like I'm in heaven. I feel
I
like
know,
I'm
that
where I'm
smell.
supposed to be.
Mhm.
That smell, that fresh smell of the wood factories. You know, when they're making the paper mills. Have you ever been to a beach town where they have a paper mill?
Close to it.
Like Amelia Island has a paper
That's
mill.
what it was, Amelia Island. Yeah.
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 That smell. But you get used to it. It's like this sweet, toxic, I'm burning my nose hairs out kind of smell at Amelia
Pollution.
Island. Yeah, that's right. Wow. I was watching so I belong to all these Amelia Island groups.
Oh, yeah.
And I was watching somebody put the funniest fucking thing up. So they have a dock down in the harbor at Fernandina, which is the town.
Mhm.
And the town is on the harbor side. It's on the inlet side, right? And so the ships come in there. There's fishing boats, and they have recently renovated it so they can get big yachts in there and all this other stuff. But they have all these cameras down there. And it's two fucking nudniks, Mike and Jim or whatever his name is. And they decide they're going to go on the dock, piss on a door, like a storefront door, and like steal a camera and then put shaving cream on other cameras. These guys are
What?
like in their mid or late 20s. They're not. They're
Young
clear.
kids.
Yeah, they're clearly tourists from Amelia Island. Like, they don't look like local Floridians. They look like a couple guys who wear pop collars. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the person who wrote they put the video up, the Ring doorbell video up in the Nest camera, whatever it was. And they wrote the funniest thing. It's like, "Aye, mateys, take a look at these two pirates." One pirate decides to pee while the other one says, "Mike, there's a camera." And he does. He goes, "Hey, Mike, there's a camera. Hey, Mike." He used his name. Then the other guy is like, "What? What'd you say, Jim?" It's like they said their names. And it's like, pirates shouldn't use each other's names when doing pirate stuff. Help us find these two.
I bet they get some interesting footage.
Yeah, they probably do. I mean, they probably put the cameras on there so they make sure if someone falls over, they can catch it. And what they call it was two pirates being pirate assholes. Why? I can understand kind of why Florida. First of all, I think that Florida gets a bad rap, like the Florida Man thing. That
Yeah.
was a whole show on HBO called "It's Florida Man."
It is really funny.
It is really funny, but this is
And they have the real people on there too.
They do. Sometimes they get the real people to tell the
Yes.
stories about how they are shitheads. And part of the reason why Florida gets all of these wild stories is because of the public
Oh,
access.
right.
Yeah. As soon as you're arrested in Florida and the officer writes a report and files that report, which is usually within 24 hours of you being arrested, sometimes much quicker, it goes up in the system and then anybody
Mhm.
can see it as long as you know where to look, right? And so they have all the, like these news, these places that get these articles, they have these screen scrapers. They just go in and start looking for certain words or phrases or whatever. So I think that everyone across the country is just as batshit crazy.
Oh, yeah.
But in Florida, there's two reasons why you get more of these stories. Number one, the public accessibility to all of the stories. But number two, because Mike and Jim. That's why. Because Mike and Jim are shithead tourists that come down to Florida and pee all over the front doors of
Yeah.
shops. Everyone goes down to Florida and thinks like the law doesn't exist. I'm down, I'm
true.
vacationing. So
Yeah.
it's like these Americans that go into all of these far-flung
Right,
locations
I know.
and start acting the idiot.
Yeah, at like World Heritage sites and stuff across the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Blue. Hey, say hey to
Oh,
Blue,
hey,
everybody.
Blue.
Is that Shannon says she used to work in a ferry in Mayport. Mayport is very close to Fernandina Beach. So I think that when my rule is when you go to a far-flung location, when we go to wherever, Spain, Europe, wherever, the islands, Florida, 12 miles from my house, I always think to myself, try not to stand out. Try not to stand out, right? Don't be a fucking moron.
Yeah.
Act like a local, or try and act like a local, or at least don't make trouble for the locals, because that is why we all get a bad rap when we go around the world. That and trying to invade Greenland. Those things can give us bad news. They can give us bad looks, right?
Yeah, it's a bad look.
The thing is that when you go down to Florida, I get it. You're going down there. You have a few vacation. You have a few extra beverages. You know, you're feeling good. The sun is baking you. Yeah, it's a true thing. It's a serious thing. When you get all that sun in you, you know, you feel high in life. You get a little extra vitamin D.
That's why you go to the tanning bed.
Right. Maybe that's why I go to the tanning bed. That's why I go to the I had to break up with my tanning bed company.
You did.
And let me explain why. This is a good segue here. So it's probably been about 6 years since I've been to a gym, like an actual gym.
Well, you went that one time. We talked about it on the
One time.
show. That was funny.
That guy was funny. So I went back to that gym because Astrid's part of that gym. I go back to that gym and we use the friends and family pass that you get, right? And I go in there and Astrid says to me, whatever.
This is recent.
This is recent, over the weekend. She says, you want to go to the gym with me? And I said, no, actually, I really don't want to go to the gym with you. And she said, and I said, why don't I go take a run? I'll take a run because I like running. I said, let me go take a run. I'll drop you off at the gym. I'll come pick you back up. But then I step outside and I realize that I have no fucking interest in, I'm too old to be running in 22-degree weather.
Yeah.
That was me when I was in my late 20s. Now my bones are brittle. I can't handle it. I'm afraid they're going to break. I got calcium problems. Calcium freezes. So I say, you know what? I'll go to the gym with you. I'll go run on the treadmill.
There you go.
So I go run on the treadmill. I walk in. This is kind of embarrassing, actually. You know, Astrid goes, I'm going to use him on my pass. And the guy goes, great. I just need your ID. And then, have you ever been here before? And I said, I did. It was years ago. I don't remember. And then he gives me the tablet and he says, find your email address and log in. And I find my email address, which is like an email from 6 years ago. And then it says, you know, you've been here one time. Your membership expired due to non-payment.
Oh no! So then did you have to pay?
Yeah, no. He was like, "You're good. Don't worry about it." You know, as it's flashing, non-payment. You're one of 6 million people that cancel their membership by cutting off the credit card, right? And this is the big time for the gyms.
Oh, the biggest.
And they have salespeople dripping all over the place. I mean, it's a weekend afternoon, and there are just like 7 people like meandering behind the counter.
Yeah, advertising.
Yeah, and they're all like looking at you.
That was the biggest. January is the biggest month for that.
So I give the guy my ID, and he says, "I'm gonna give your ID to Ellen, whatever her name is, Ellen, and she'll have it when you're ready to go." And I already know the score here. I'm like, Ellen is not the friendly lady behind the counter. Ellen is a salesperson for a timeshare company known as Crunch Fitness. I'm going to get fucked. So I go, and so I'm like, okay, all right, I know the deal. I'll find an excuse not to talk to Ellen at the end of the thing. So I go and I run, and then I do a little working out. Feels good. And I'm like, okay.
Feel good. Once you do it, it feels good.
That's right. Well, until after we wake up the next morning.
Well, right.
And I can't move my abs.
No, I know. Yeah. I've been trying to get back into strength training, and it's those first few times. But if you push past that,
but it really hurts. I have this cough that doesn't go away, and so my thing is that I do 4 muscle groups, and I do what's called 6x6. You do 6 repetitions 6 times of the heaviest weight that you can do.
Oh God. Yeah. No wonder you're so
So I start off like the heaviest I can do. And then I'll bring it down a little bit if I can't get those last reps in. I bring it down a little bit. But it's muscle confusion, and you're really just going for heavyweight short bursts, right? And so I did that on the crunch machine. And Krissy, I have this goddamn cough. I can't lay down in the bed without like putting my hands down first and like maneuvering my body so I don't have to use my abs. Every time I cough, I'm like, it hurts me so bad.
I know. After doing squats and lunges, I mean, those first few times, it's like I can barely sit down. Made you cough just thinking about it. Did your abs hurt?
It hurts. It hurts up here. So I do the workout. Then I see at the Crunch Fitness, they have all these doors. It says relax. And I'm like, oh. And Astrid had told me one time in a far-flung conversation where she was trying to convince me to stop paying so much money for the goddamn tanning bed. She was like, they have a tanning bed at the gym that you can use for free. And I'm like, no, that's not true. They don't have, that's not true. So I see these doors relax. So I just go behind the little area and I'm looking into the doors. They have these massage massage tables, like the electronic ones.
Yeah.
That encase you in the little thing. They have massage chairs. They have 4 tanning beds.
Oh.
Stand-up tanning beds. So I go to the front counter and I said, hey, can I use it? And she goes, and then Ellen comes. And she's like,
there she was looking for you.
And she's like, hey, I'm Ellen. And I'm like, hi, Ellen. I'm Jason. And she's like, are you a member? And I go, I'm not. I'm just here with my wife on a friends and family. And she's like, let me find your ID. And I go, did I say Jason? I meant Bryan Green. Because now I'm embarrassed, because I'm lying to her. And she's like, she gets, oh, here it is, Bryan. Okay, great. We don't usually allow people to use the tanning bed when they're on the friends and family pass. But I'll tell you what. Why don't you use it? I'll waive it this time. And once you come talk to me when you're done, we'll talk about your 2026 fitness goals.
Yes.
And I'm like, fuck, I really want to use the tanning bed. But I don't want to talk about my fitness goals because I don't have any.
No.
I have none. People are commiserating in the chat about this feeling of
new
it
year,
being
new
so
you.
New year, new you. So here I am in the tanning bed, and I'm thinking to myself, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? So Astrid had left, and she had gone to the store down the way in the little complex. And so I said, great. I'll be there as soon as I'm done. And then I'm thinking to myself, I'm telling this lady, my wife's waiting for me. I got to go. She's a bag of groceries. The milk is going bad. I don't know. I'm going to get it. So I get out of the tanning bed. And then I'm thinking to myself while I'm getting dressed, I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm paying X amount for the tanning bed.
Yeah.
But I probably should go to the gym every once in a while just to keep up this physique. Right?
Just to maintain.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of David Beckham, I look like this naturally, but you got to put a little weight on it occasionally.
Yeah.
So you don't get this dad bod sitting around and eating Doritos. Actually, you do.
Yeah.
You don't get this dad bod making a podcast. Actually, every podcaster has this dad bod. So I say, okay, all right. Astrid wins. I'll go. I'll do the thing. I'll sign up for this
Good
shit.
for you.
So I go to.
And the tanning bed was the carrot.
Tanning bed was the carrot.
Speaking
carrot
of orange.
Carrot on the cake. So I go up and I say, hey. And Ellen's like, hey, how was the tanning bed? And I'm like, great. I probably read like a shrimp. It's great. Wonderful. And she goes, great. Do you have time to talk about your fitness goals now? And I said, let me make this easy for you. Sign me up.
Yeah.
Sign me up. And she's like, great, let's look at the package. Can you sit down with me for a minute and let's look at the packages? And I go, Ellen, whatever package. And she's like, the premium gold? And I'm like, sounds great. Does it come with the tanning bed? Is it $80 less a month than the actual tanning bed? Fantastic. Let's go, Ellen. Get that signed. I'm going to be the easiest sale all day. That's what I say to her. I go, be the easiest
What's
sale.
the different package types? Like how much access you have to the whole gym or something?
Yeah, I don't know. It's all bullshit. It's like $9.99 a month. You can come on Tuesdays between 1 and 3 in the morning.
Okay,
It's
times and the
not the
access.
times. It's like there's certain things you can do.
Yeah.
You can get in the classes. You can do the gym. You can
Right.
go to the relaxing station. You can only go to the relaxing station if you pay more than $30 a month.
Right.
But still, $30 a month is not bad compared to what I was paying
Right.
for just tanning bed access. And the truth is, yes, I go to the tanning bed, but I don't go every fucking day.
No.
I go once every 10 days. So it's like I'm only using it once or twice a month at most.
Mhm.
So I just say, Ellen, just sign me up.
Shannon, Ellen?
Shannon, Ellen, whatever. I'm reading the
Yeah.
chat at the same time. So I say, hey, listen, just sign me up for whatever package you got that's got the included in the
Yes.
things and the stuff. And
I
same,
just need the
yeah,
tanning
give me
bed.
the same one as my wife does, right? And then she's like, okay, this is just going to take a few minutes. Let me take a picture of you. And I'm like, great. Let's take the worst picture possible.
Right after
Yeah.
the tanning bed.
Yeah, and then they have like these TVs, and it's like new member, welcome new member Bryan, and I'm like,
Fluorescent lights.
yes,
Welcome. new member.
Welcome, new member Bryan.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome badass boning up Bryan for his 2026 goals of losing 300 pounds and getting rid of those man titties. Please look at the picture on the screens in front in front of your treadmill. You can see he needs it more than you do. Bryan's signing up for the tanning bed.
And I'm like, holy fuck, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And then okay. And then she goes, I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Let me go put some information in the computer. Then I'm like, what information could you possibly be putting in the computer? And then, okay, she goes to the computer. And then she's like in the computer and she goes, hey, Bryan, I want to introduce you to one of our team members. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Here comes the personal trainer.
Oh, yes.
And here comes James.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is the whole protocol.
Krissy, James has a voice like this. Hey, Bryan. I was wondering what's 2026 goes on. And I'm like, did that voice come out of you? Or are we playing jokes? You got jokes? It says jokes.
Oh, God.
It says jokes.
Hey, Bryan. I want to talk to you about your 2026 goals. What are you doing? Are you just here having fun? Or are you trying to lose some weight? What are you doing?
And I'm like, yeah, I just want to get generally in shape.
Right.
Do you have a program you're using? Or do you follow some methodology or something?
I go, yeah, I do.
666.
Yeah, I go the 666 method.
Oh, yeah, that's popular among old people. I've heard of that. That's for the over 70 crowd. You're gonna do great. Have you ever thought about having a personal session?
I go, I saw one time and it looked like the guy. I'm here for the vitamin D, but it looked like that guy was getting vitamin D. You know what I'm talking about?
We really like to push it hard. That's the only way to meet your goals.
I'm like, okay. All right, James. Well, listen, I like what I'm doing right now, but if I ever come back, even though I just signed up, if I ever come back, I'll look you up.
Well, I tell you what, let's just throw you on the calendar. You don't have to come. I just want to put it on your calendar.
That's right.
And I'm like, what? And he goes,
he's got to meet his goals.
I know, he's got to meet his goals. And he's like,
well, do you think you'd be available next Tuesday around 2:30?
I go, no, actually, I don't know when I'm going to be back. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ever coming back now.
Right.
Well, tell you what, I'm just going to send you a calendar invite. Can you open it up and say accept? You don't have to show up. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be fine.
And I'm like, yeah, I don't have that email connected to my phone. But as soon as I do, buddy, you're going to be the next one.
Well, tell you what, you want to use our computer to log into Gmail?
No.
Why don't you give me the password? I'll log in, I'll accept, and then we'll be good.
He's literally chasing me out the door, and I'm like, gotta go. The milk is bad.
Don't worry about the milk. Worry about those man tits. That's what you gotta do, dude. That milk's gonna make your ass even flatter. You don't get a physique like this. Not agreeing to meet the personal trainer.
All right, James. Well, listen, I guess I'll talk to you later, but I gotta go. Thanks for signing me up and scaring me at the same time.
Right.
I really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. I'm gonna feel.
Welcome, new member Bryan.
Yeah, welcome, new member Bryan. Oh man, oh man.
That is exactly the way that things go
That's
down.
the way that things go
They
down.
always have, always will.
Yeah, it's timeshares and gyms. They
Yep.
have the same kind of pressure
Yes,
tactics. They take your ID for a reason so that they can fucking corner you. You cannot leave the door without talking to a salesperson.
Yes.
They have figured this out because it's not like they think you're going to cause, like steal a treadmill and run out the door. It's unbelievable. Oh, Jenny says to call Frankie B. That's right. Oh, no, Sean says to call Frankie B.
Yeah,
Frankie is one of the guys behind the counter.
Yeah.
That's the problem, is that Frankie would be all about it. He'd be agreeing with everything these people are saying. Got to get rid of those man tits, Brian. All right. Okay. Yep. We're running way late. Okay. That's okay, though. We're having fun. Let's take a break, and we will be back.
2 and 2.
We think. It's on the calendar now.
I've accepted.
Yeah, I've accepted.
Hey, it's Rachel, your new voice of God here on TCB. And just like you, I'm wondering just how much longer this podcast can continue. Let's all rejoice that another episode has made it to your ears, and I'll rejoice that my check is in the mail. Speaking of mail, get your free TCB sticker in the mail by going to tcbpodcast.com and visiting the Contact Us page. You can also find the entire commercial break library, audio and video, just in case you want to look at Krissy, at tcbpodcast.com. Want your voice to be on an episode of the show? Leave us a message at 212-433-3TCB. That's 212-433-3822. Tell us how much you love us, and we'll be sure to let the world know on a future episode. Or you could make fun of us. That'd be fine too. We might not air that, but maybe. Oh, and if you're shy, that's okay. Just send a text. We'll respond. Now I'm going to go check the mailbox for payment while you check out our sponsors, and then we'll return to this episode of the commercial break.
Bryan got it wrong, yeah. Bryan got it wrong, yeah. Bryan got it wrong, yeah. Way whatever it. Bryan got it wrong, yeah. Bryan got it wrong, yeah. Bryan got it wrong, yeah. Way whatever it. Bryan got it wrong, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When will it ever end?
When will it ever end?
You got it right, though, about the gym.
Oh, I
That's-
did. I got it right. I know I did.
Spot on.
Yeah. It's fucking obnoxious. It really is. I mean, listen, this is why people don't like going to gyms, is because they feel super pressured
Yeah.
to do shit that, maybe or maybe not they want to do. Like, I don't, when Astrid and I first moved out here, we joined LA Fitness.
Mhm.
And
Oh.
LA Fitness was super difficult about this. Like, they
Mhm.
really wanted to rope us into every package that they had, and they were always pitching. But we ended up going with the personal trainer package because we felt like,
I remember when you guys were doing that.
yeah. And listen, it was fine for a
Yeah.
couple of weeks, and then it just got a little obnoxious. And then when I started getting personal trainers that looked worse than I did, then I was like, I'm not sure this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Like when they were, I saw them eating Doritos while I was working out. and they're like,
Right.
"Let's do another squat." Okay. How about a Dorito? How about sharing? How about sharing your Cinnabon,
Yeah.
bud? Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha. That's 10-4. So obnoxious. All right. I hate to talk about the weather again because the weather, it's not, we're always talking about the weather.
But
this
we've got
could
some
be it.
impending.
This could be it.
This could be Ice-mageddon.
This could be Ice-mageddon again
Mhm.
because, we are in a situation here in Georgia, as anybody who Florida just got snow. I just
Yeah.
saw pictures of Florida,
That's crazy.
Destin, Florida, snow on the beach. That's weird to watch the waves like lapping up against the snow. But it happens every once in a blue moon. Even
Mhm.
Orlando is prone to a snow here and there, like once, twice a decade, right? In Atlanta, we usually get snow once or twice a year.
Yeah.
But the conditions are almost never right for it to stick
Mhm.
around.
Yeah.
I would say once every 5 to 7 years, we get an event that cripples the city
Yep.
for days. And I have learned in my infinite wisdom, be prepared. I was just telling this story to someone the other day as I was talking about maybe this impending weather event, which might happen this weekend. We might get ice.
Mhm.
And ice is, and this is like meteorologically, I just starting to understand this, but warm air comes from the Gulf of Mexico, Cold air comes from Canada, and so the warm air has lots of moisture, but down here it's warm up here, 32 degrees plus, but it's cold down here,
Yeah.
32 degrees minus. So as it's falling through the air, it turns into ice on anything it hits,
Mhm.
right? It's like a really cold rain that just turns into ice. And those are dangerous because it adds so much weight to trees and power lines,
Yeah.
and roads
Mhm.
are a fucking hot
Oh,
disaster.
God.
And there's no such thing as around the block in Atlanta, Georgia. You have to like go up one hill, down the next, turn left, turn 4 right, 6 highways to get anywhere. So I was talking to somebody about this the other day that during the last ice storm that we experienced,
Mhm.
the last bad ice storm that we experienced, I was on a second date with somebody and they ended up staying at my house
Yes.
for 4.5 days until I decided that it was fine to drive. Like no one else in the city was driving, but I decided it was
Right.
okay to drive. And I slipped and I sled
Oh,
all the way
God.
to that girl's house and all the way back. And I was happy to do it because I was just about over it at that point. But you got to be prepared.
You do.
Like you do have to be prepared because 1 mile this way or 1 mile that way, and things could be drastically different.
Yeah,
So
we're gonna load up tomorrow.
we loaded up. We called Costco. I called Costco a
Mhm.
couple of days. And it sounds a little dramatic, but in Atlanta, we just don't have the equipment to deal with this shit. And we don't have the streets to deal with it. Like when you have to go up and down hills, around curves, just on every there is a left-hand turn in our fucking highway. A left-hand turn on our major highway.
Yeah.
75. You go down into the city, you take a left-hand turn.
Yes.
You think I'm joking? I'm not. It's called the Grady Curve. And it's
Mhm.
responsible for more accidents
Oh,
than
God.
any
I
other
have to
highway
pass
in
through it
America.
every time.
Yeah, it's a terrible, terrible thing because you can't go 70 miles per hour taking a left-hand turn. You just can't. You're
Yeah.
going to slide into the next person. And I've been in an accident on the Grady Curve. If you live here long enough, you get in an accident on the Grady Curve. Yes, and that's correct. There is not a single snow tire in Georgia. We don't need them 99.9% of the times. But when it happens, even the snow tires aren't going to save you. So all this to say, Krissy and I will be taking off the next 4 weeks.
Right.
If you don't hear from us, there's a reason why. No, unfortunately, it's happening over the weekend. Could it happen during the week?
I
Like when
know.
at least we have an excuse not to do something. It's got to happen over the weekend. Every
Yeah.
fucking time it happens over the weekend, or like at night and then it's gone in the morning, and you're like, fuck.
I know.
But this could be it, Krissy. This could be the death of us all.
This could be the one. I know you were talking. At least you guys have a fireplace here.
We
We don't
do.
have a fireplace.
Get a fire pit.
We do have
Oh.
a fire pit.
Oh, you do?
We do have a fire pit
Okay.
outside.
Get a
yeah.
fire pit, and
But then
some
don't have to
sleeping
don't go
bags?
outside.
no,
to
bring
do
it
that.
inside. Turn your fan on. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine.
So I was looking because the other night Jeff said, "Well, don't they have Because I was like, well, all those little space heaters and stuff that you have to plug them in. And he's like, don't they have ones with batteries?
No.
And I try to look, and they do not.
No, it's
No.
too much energy.
No.
Those things suck up energy.
Yeah.
If they had batteries, they would last for a half an hour and you'd
Yeah.
be done.
So
Yeah, you know what you got to do? Get a small, I mean, they're probably gone at this point, but maybe you can find some on Amazon. Get a small $150 battery pack, the kind that can like actually you can plug in your refrigerator. to.
okay.
They also have solar powered ones. They're much more expensive, but they have solar powered ones. You can stick them in the sun for 6 hours. It saves the
Yeah.
battery. And then for like 6 hours, you can, like I said, you can plug in your refrigerator.
Okay.
And you could plug in a small space heater on low for maybe an hour or two just to warm up the room. I mean, you're just going to have to get warm clothes and blankets.
we got plenty of all that stuff, but
The good news here, at least where I'm at, is that I am off a major road where major power lines run right in front of my house.
yeah.
So if there is a problem, I am usually pretty quick to get fixed
Uh-huh.
because it supplies the rest of the town. You know, it's going into
Yeah.
the town. So for me, I'm like my street is a priority. So I have never been without power for more than a couple of hours. I mean,
Mhm.
but you never know. If there's ice all over the place, all of us could be fucked,
Yeah.
right? So I hope it doesn't happen, but we'll see. It's
also nothing could happen.
absolutely.
That's happened.
That's
before, too.
that's why in Georgia, this is how it goes. Ready? I'm Glenn Burns from ABC WSB TV Emergency Alert. Next Thursday, 12 days from now, we have an idea that it might or might not snow. And then all holy hell breaks loose, and there are lines at the grocery store.
Milk and bread.
Milk and bread. Why milk and bread? I have no idea. Can you make a sandwich with milk and bread? What are you making? French toast? I have no idea why people buy milk and bread. But you know what we bought yesterday? Milk and bread.
Mhm.
Everybody goes fucking apeshit. Everybody gets all the stuff that they need, and then the wind farts to the left, and nothing happens. It snows, but it doesn't stick. It rains, but nothing happens.
Yeah.
Nothing freezes. The kids get out of school for 4 days, but
And there's no reason.
there's no reason. Bone dry, right? But it's, it's going to be a cold rain later on this afternoon, and then we all get stuck in our houses for 12
Yes.
days because it fucking happening. So everything depends on the fart of the wind. That's just basically how it happens here in Georgia.
That's the truth. We'll see.
Of all of the technological advancements that have been made in the last couple of decades, they still cannot predict the weather with any degree of accuracy in Atlanta, fucking Georgia.
Yeah.
Why
there's a-
is that?
There's a general
Yeah.
probability.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can predict lottery numbers with Chat GPT, but you can't fucking predict if it's going to rain or not. It's literally insane when
I
you think
know.
about it.
I do trust Glenn, though.
I do trust Glenn. Glenn
Mhm.
Burns is the man. If you're going to
He
listen to
is.
one weather reporter in town, he is not alarmist. He does not get too crazed. He has a steady hand.
He's
There's
been
like,
steady
yeah.
for, 30 years around here?
yeah, he's getting old. He's like in his 90s.
So,
He's
maybe longer.
like in his 70s. But Glenn Burns, like if there's a tornado event, and there can be here in Atlanta, often tornado warnings and watches and all that stuff, like there is across a lot of the country, you want to tune into Glenn because Glenn
Yeah.
keeps a steady hand on the wheel. He doesn't get too excited, right? He tells you he gives you the straight smack. As is also when these weather events happen with winter weather. He keeps a steady hand. And I think every town has that one
Oh,
guy
yeah.
that they trust. And all the other guys are just drama fucking queens looking for clicks. They're young bucks. Who's the other guy? Leslie Chesney or whatever his name
Oh,
is.
Chesney, yeah.
Chesney. He's too excitable.
He
And then there's the
is.
other guy. I don't even know who he is, but
Uh-huh.
he's just a young buck. And he's like, gonna snow. Everyone's gonna die. Get your shit right now. Yeah, okay. All right. A hurricane is coming. Hurricanes don't come. Stop it. You're being a drama queen. Settle down. I mean, I guess Leslie Chesney is okay, but what's his
He's
name?
pretty good. Chesney is the only. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
Kenny Chesney is our other weather reporter.
He's,
I'm gonna sit around here.
yeah, he's predicting
alone.
sun and no shirt, shoes, or problems.
Yeah. Leslie's like, hey, don't worry about it. It's all gonna be good. Get yourself a 6-pack of Corona.
That's right.
belly up to your fire pit in the middle of your living room. Burn the furniture. That's what I say, Krissy.
Yes.
Set your bed sheets on fire. You'll be warm. Everything will be fine. I worry about the trees. That's what I worry about.
Right.
I don't like that. I keep everybody on this side of the house. But that's where the fireplace is too. So I keep everybody where the fireplace is. But of course, I haven't used that fireplace in 3 years.
Oh God, be sure it's cleaned out.
It's not. But it'll either get cleaned out when I set things on fire or it won't. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I can't call the guy now. Everyone's getting there. That's
No.
the other problem too. Is you need something done. Thank God I got my water heat. Did I tell you about my water heater?
No.
I didn't even tell you about my water heater.
Mm-mm.
What a disaster that water heater situation ended up being. I had to go 2 showers in a row with lukewarm water.
Oh no.
It was a disaster. A disaster.
2 in a row.
2 in a row. 2 lukewarm showers in a
Oh.
row. Couldn't turn it on hot. Wasn't so cold. It was just body temperature.
Those can make you more cold.
They
though.
do.
Yeah.
Especially when it's cold outside
Right,
because that
right.
cold air is just waiting to creep
Yes.
in an open shower door. I like to cocoon myself, encase myself in
Steam.
hot steam that's going
Mhm.
to cause mold in my house at one point. Hot steam. And then I put the towel over the shower glass so I can pull it down so I don't have to open the door. Because the second I open the door, my little feetsies
You're
get cold.
cold. Yeah.
That's right.
That's right.
I would like to encase myself in steam.
Yeah.
And I noticed one night, I was like, wow, the water's not very hot. It's not fogging up the glass like
Mhm.
it usually does. And that led to a whole series of trips to
Home Depot.
Home Depot.
Oh.
And thank God that Daniel was here, my father-in-law.
Oh yes.
Because I would have just thrown my hands up in the air and borrowed $10,000 to buy a new water heater. But
Yeah.
Daniel was like, I'll see. I'm not a water guy. He's an electrician, but electrical engineer. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm not a water guy. I don't know about plumbing, but I know enough to be dangerous. And the breaker was flipping. Like every time we have an electric
Ah,
water heater.
Yeah.
It's 80 gallons. So we will never run out of hot water. If we lose electricity in our house because of an ice storm, we'll have hot water for 3 days.
Good. Okay, good.
So I got that covered.
Mm-hmm.
So the breaker keeps on flipping. I notice, like, lukewarm water. I go out, I look, the breaker keeps on flipping. Next morning, I hear Astrid scream. She's in the shower in freezing cold water.
Oh.
Freezing cold water. We also have one of our daughter's birthdays that night. So Daniel and I go back there. We take off all the things. The bottom, there's 2 panels on the water heater. Upper element, bottom element, the heating
Okay.
elements. He takes off both panels. And there's a little fuse box there with a thermometer. You think you could turn up and down the heat. And the bottom one is fried. It looks like there had been a
Oh.
fire in there. Like it was not good situation. And Daniel's like, I don't know about this. We took out the element. The element was U-shaped. It had like exploded basically. And it had gotten so hot it just melted sideways.
From your hot showers.
From my hot showers. That's right. But then I learned that we had the temperature on like between 95 and 105.
Mhm.
And apparently you have to keep your water heater at 130 or above to kill
Oh.
off all the bullshit. So it could have been that just sediment was building up on the heating element,
Ah.
allowing it to get hotter and hotter and
See,
hotter.
I'm learning while you're
Yeah,
telling
I'm
me
learning while
this.
I'm learning. I learned
Yeah.
from him. I don't know this shit. I honestly would have called the plumber. $1,000 later, I would have had to get a new water heater. Because when we got into when we were trying to take the heating element out, it took hours. I had to take 7 trips to fucking Home Depot. I had to go talk to the plumbing guy at the Home Depot, who's, the old codgety plumber who now
Uh-huh.
just works weekends at the Home Depot, who looks at you and knows that you're a fucking
Idiot.
moron. Yes. Like, oh, what does a heating element do? I was like, oh. And he's like, well, what do you got your A circuit on? And I'm like, does 4 sound like a right answer? 4 Celsius? I go, yes, Celsius.
4.
What's your B circuit on? 6 Fahrenheit? Yes. Wait, you got one on Celsius, one on Fahrenheit? And I go, yes. My wife's Spanish, part Spanish. We like to keep it on Celsius.
One
Yeah.
for her,
I
one
know,
for me.
one for her, one for me. Just in case, I got one element for what? And he's like, well, what's the wattage on the circuit? And I'm like, what is the normal wattage on the circuit? He's like 4,500, and I go, yep, 4,500.
That's what
And he
I've
looks at me
got.
like, he's like, and how many gallons? And I go, 80. You're running 4,500 through 80? And I go, yeah, I think. You're running way too few watts and way too many gallons. What are you doing? And you got your A on your B. And I'm like, I'm just looking for this rubber tube.
Yeah, can you help me with
Yeah.
this
Can you help me
piece?
with this rubber tube?
I need this piece.
You don't need that. Where did that come from? And I'm like, I'm here on assignment. I don't know. Meanwhile, all the professional plumbers in the aisle who are like buying shit, they're all
Right.
like,
Shaking their head.
one guy came and gave me his card. He did. He walked over. He's like, if you need help with that,
Nice.
let me know. And I'm like,
Nice.
I got a guy.
I
I
like
got a guy.
it.
And he's like, is that guy a plumber? And I go,
That's question.
electrical engineer. And he's like, well, if you need my help, let me know. And I'm like, okay. He goes, he said
nice
to me,
sales opportunity.
yeah, he goes, some things you don't want to tool with. And
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, any tool I don't want to tool with.
Right.
That's my gig. If I got to tool with something, I'm way in over my head.
Right. You did fix the disposal.
I did fix the disposal.
Mhm.
That was my brother who came and replaced that, actually. Let's call it.
Okay.
Yeah, let's
well,
not.
I was trying to give you some.
Well,
cred
thank you. I
there.
really appreciate that. But the truth is that I didn't fix that
No.
either. Okay. All right. There we go. All right.
Oh. Never a dull moment.
Yeah. Jenny says they had their water heater out for 3.5 days in cold Colorado. No thanks.
Oh.
I go to a hotel. That's where I go. Astrid I was being such a baby. She's like, I'll make you a bucket of hot water and you can, do like a French horror shower. She's like, you can wash your parts. I was being such a baby, and I'm like, no, I'll just wait for the hot water. Because we fixed it like 30 minutes before we were supposed to leave.
Oh, yeah.
And it wasn't like I could miss my own daughter's birthday party because I didn't have hot water.
Yeah.
And but 30 minutes was not long enough to warm up 80 gallons of water.
No.
So the water was, I would say that it was less than lukewarm. It was a very cold shower.
Whew.
It felt very cold.
Makes me cold. Cold in here.
Yeah. It's cold in here. What's going on? But by the next morning, all was well.
Okay. Good.
Hot water's fixed. So pray for us here in Georgia. Pray for us.
We'll keep you posted. If we're
Yeah.
here next Tuesday.
Yeah, if we
everything-
make it to work next Tuesday.
Everything's been okay.
Well, I'll make it to work if Krissy makes it to
Yeah.
work next Tuesday. I'm not doing it on my own. I'll come on here and I'll talk to everybody.
There you go.
Hey,
You could get me
And look
on.
at all these people in the
I'll
chat.
get on the chat.
Yeah, you get on the chat. You chat.
Yeah.
You can just dial in from your house with no electricity.
Yes. I might actually want to come up here if we don't have any electricity.
Yeah, but if there's ice, you're no way you're making it up here.
I know.
No way. Thanks everybody in the stream.
Yes,
wow, what
thank you so
a
much.
lively chat. Let's do
I
this
love it.
again on Thursday at 1 p.m. Okay? Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys can join us, and we'd love to see you. Come join the chat. South Georgia Sean will give you a nickname.
Yes.
You can be the moderator. Jenny and Sean, you're official moderators. I don't know how you moderate these kind of things, but you'll figure it out. At The Commercial Break on Instagram to get notified about when we go live. We're also going live on Instagram, so you can watch us there. YouTube.com/The Commercial Break. And hit us up on instant message on Instagram if you want to talk to us. Also, TCBpodcast.com, your free sticker. Go to the Contact Us button. All the audio, all the video. Okay, Krissy, I guess that's all I can do for
I
today.
think so.
I'll tell you that I love you.
And I love you.
Best to you.
Best to you.
Best to you out there in the podcast and streaming audience. Until next time, we will say, we do say, and we must say,
Goodbye.
goodbye.